Hi there, it's the best time of the year, isn't it? It's the beginning of term. Hi, I'm Kathy Hickman, and I'm delighted to be leading your learning in Business 2010, the Faculty of Business at MUN this semester. As some of you were unable to attend the first class, and maybe some others would like to be able to be reminded of the key concepts delivered in our first class. As I understand, and having met some of you, know that English is not your first language. I'm going to take the opportunity in this 5-minute video to give a little overview of the course, but particularly the information that was shared in our first class last week. So here are some key things that I'd like you to keep in mind, that I am absolutely devoted to your learning, and I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make sure that you are given every opportunity to prepare well in advance to achieve whatever mark you want in the course. A, B, C, D, or F, up to you. I'll do my best to help you achieve it. Nothing makes me happier than to see a student do well. So here are some key ideas and thoughts that were shared, but first let me begin with a summary of what we did in our first class. We got to know each other a little bit. That's really important. You got to know a little bit about me and my background and what kind of person I am. And we began with an overview. First of all, you individually, then in pairs, then we as a group, really thought about what are all the different kinds of business documents that you may be expected to prepare in your career. It really doesn't matter what kind of career you're going to work in. It doesn't matter if you're going to be in a profit business, a not-for-profit organization. It doesn't matter what realm or sector. If you're going to be in transportation, if you're going to be in a chemical business, if you're going to work in finance, if you're going to work in nursing, healthcare, education, marketing, technology, doesn't matter where you're going to work. You're going to be expected more than ever before in the history of the world to prepare different kinds of business documents in written form. And we did this, we filled the board with all the different kinds of written documents you'd be expected to perform. We also gave some thought then to what are the verbal and the oral communications that you'd be expected to be involved in those workplaces. And why do we do that? We did that because that is a huge part of the course. That business writing and business communications verbally is a huge part of this course. And secondarily, we talked about business research. We did that by talking about what are all the different forms of business research you would want to see completed or to conduct yourself if we as a group or you individually were going to open a gastropub at St. John's. And again, we created a lengthy list of all the different kinds of business research you would want to have completed before you spent a cent of your money or before you opened your doors. Now, why do we do that? We did that so that you would understand the rationale for this business course, business research and writing. All too often when we're doing courses in any kind of training program, we are never really given a full explanation of why we're doing this course. So I always begin my course by doing that so that we understand why this particular course is of real importance in your business preparation. And being a business trained person and business person myself, trust me guys, this is one of the most important courses that you're going to do because business communications and research and writing and proposals and research is going to cross every part of your future career. So it is so important that it is a mandatory course in your business preparations. So that's an overview of what we did in our first class. How do we proceed then in the class? Well, I gave you some key things to keep in mind that you need to know about me and my expectations in this course. First of all, if you are going to miss class for any reason, and I hope that you don't, and I'm proud to say that my class participation and attendance is always way above 95%. Keep in mind that if you do, you're expected to contact a class buddy before you're going to miss the class. Why? Because somebody who knows that they are going to have to update you on missing a class is going to listen with a different point of view or a different perspective. So if you're going to miss class, make sure that you've connected with one of your class buddies who are going to bring you up to date, not me, on what you have missed during your absence. Additionally, any handouts that you may have missed should be picked up by your class buddy. However, if they didn't, or if you want to be quicker, you'll always find any extra copies under the podium or underneath the projector in our classroom. Regarding technology, please know that I'm going to turn my phone off when you come to class. I'm going to put it out of sight. I'm going to expect you to do the same thing. We all need this time to absolutely focus on our learning and to get to know each other and for you to get to know your classmates a little better. This is your future network. Knowing everybody else in this class of 30 students, this can be the protection for your career in the future. And by the end of the semester, every student who is in this class will have made an informed opinion about you and your work style. During class, I'm going to take attendance all the time, and your submissions are going to be always tracked and will include part of your participation mark. Presence in class does not mean participation. Why would you say does that matter? Well, today's workforce expects you to be more engaged and interactive than ever before. Your employers are hiring you not just because you have a degree or a diploma. They're hiring you for your intellect. They want to know what your opinion is. What do you think about this? So there is going to be times that you're going to be put on the spot. You may view it that way, but that's not being put on the spot. Your employers are hiring you for your intellect, your expertise, and your skills and your opinion. So you are going to be asked that frequently. Same thing in our classroom. I'm going to call upon you and ask for your opinions and your insights on questions that I'm going to ask and class discussions. So please be prepared to do so. And I will do so in a supportive manner. And no matter your response, don't worry, I'm never going to make you feel ill at ease. Finally, I want to keep you in mind that D2L is a very important part of our course. All course documents all the essential course documents are already loaded there. I will be checking my email, usually responding within 24 hours if I can. Health, technology, travel can take me away. Please don't wait to the last minute for any essential answers to questions. If you're emailing me at the last minute, that's sending a very bad message that you're throwing things together at the very last moment. On Sunday evenings by 7 p.m., the news postings for the coming week will have been posted. I will do my absolute utmost to never make any changes to course requirements. However, things could happen. There could be closures to classes, closures of the university. I could be seriously ill. It hasn't happened, and I hope it never does. But I do my utmost to stick very strictly to the scheduling because I respect totally you need to plan your life and your studies. I hope that we have a wonderful semester together. I look forward to getting to know you a little further. Please make sure you get started. And you know what? The best thing you can do to have a great semester is to get started now. All the best to you and see you soon.